Well, I sure hope you're ready for this. Welcome along to the eastern shores of Canada and the wonderful city of Halifax in Nova Scotia. My name's Chris Howarth. Delighted to have your company as we embark on the final day of competition here in Skate Canada. The action in the wonderful Scotiabank Centre. And this, of course, the second Grand Prix in a series of 6. We had Skate America last week. And as I said, the final day of competition here in this wonderful arena. We've got the ice dancers in action, but first up, it's the men's free. So 2 more titles at stake, and it's sure to be a humdinger of an event, this. Well, at the outset, we had 12 men participating. We're down to 11. Sad news that Roman Sadovsky for Canada, who was in 12th place, has withdrawn due to medical reasons. I don't know any more than that. I do know that he did take part in the practice session this morning. He did leave early, so I'm not sure whether it's an injury or an illness, but whatever it is, we wish him well. This is the only Grand Prix that he was scheduled to participate in, so he'll be sadly missed, that's for sure, and our thoughts are with you, Roman. So 11 men participating. If you missed the short program, it was sensational. Ilia Malinin for the USA is leading. He's got a 10-point, nearly a 10-point lead over Shun Sato of Japan and Sota Yamamoto, who is in 3rd place. Junhwan Cha for Korea, it is in 4th. There's confirmation, Roman Sadovsky out. So 5 skaters in the opening group, and they skate in reverse order to how they finished on the short program. And there you can see that's going to be the battle for the medals. Ilia Malinin already with a win in Skate America last weekend. If he can finish 1st or 2nd here, he will secure a place in the Grand Prix finals in Grenoble, France, which take place on the 5th of December. There's the panel of judges. We're in good hands here. And great to see the place filling up. It's going to be a wonderful atmosphere, and the level of skating is sensational right from the off. They're the skaters in the opening group. Mr. Frangipani there, looking very relaxed. He'll be 2nd to skate now. Economides of France, the penultimate skater in this group. These guys just want to get underway, get out on the ice. So ready for the introductions of the first group.
From Israel,
so to get us underway, lying in 11th place, it'll be Mark Gorodnitsky of Israel. There is Gabriele Frangipani of Italy. He's lying in 10th, 2nd to go.
Aleksa Rakic.
From Canada, Aleksa Rakic lying in 9th. And there he is, Luke Economides from France. He's in 8th place. Last to go in this group, Jason Brown for the USA. He's lying in 7th place. A couple of mistakes in the short program. I've got to say, he doesn't look as relaxed as we're used to seeing him. You see 79.03 the score for Jason going into this. You can never rule him out. He's just such a marvelous artist. Always has great programs. So a look now at Mark Gorodnitsky of Israel. He's the 3-time Israeli national champion. Finished 12th in the European Championships and finished 12th in the World Championships last year, which was a a great result for him. He's had a couple of international competitions this year. Finished 6th in the Bavarian Open, 7th in the Nebelhorn Trophy this year. It's been a good start to the season for him. There's Gabriele Frangipani, so close to a medal in the European Championships. He skated a magnificent free there, finished in 4th place. Runner-up in the Italian National Championships this year. He's had 2 outings so far this season. His best was his last outing in Oberstdorf at the Nebelhorn Trophy, where he won the silver medal. Always fun to watch. Great personality out on the ice. So he'll be followed by the first of 2 Canadian skaters that we're going to see. Big moment for this young man. He goes into this lying in 9th place. Aleksa Rakic trains in Barnaby, British Columbia. He competed in the World Junior Championships last year, finished in 8th place, and had 1 senior outing this season, the Dennis 10 Memorial, where he finished in 8th place too. Looking pretty sharp out there. In the French National Championships this year, Luc Economides, runner-up in the Cranberry Cup in Norwood, Massachusetts, and 5th place in Tallinn. He had a pretty good short program. Worked really hard. He never gives up. He's always fun to watch. He goes into this lying in 8th place. And then last to go in the opening group, what can you say about this guy? Jason Brown, twice 5th in the World Championships, and he's been runner-up in the US National Championships 3 times. Won a bronze medal in the Shanghai Trophy. That's his only outing this season. Let's see how he looks here. He didn't look comfortable in the short program, I've got to be honest. He stepped out of the triple axel and even had a problem on the combination, which is uncharacteristic of him. Let's see how he looks here. Yeah, you can see just struggling a little bit on the triple axel. So difficult for these athletes. They spend a lot of the summer, I know Jason has, a lot of the time in Japan doing exhibitions and touring the world, as you can imagine. And then to get yourself back into competition mode, get that competitive head on is not easy. And a couple of the skaters have struggled. And we've seen that in a couple of the other events so far. Kaori Sakamoto yesterday in the free didn't skate well. She was 2nd in the free behind Rinu Matsuki of Japan, who was unbelievable. I know there's an awful lot of hype and an awful lot of talk about her on social media. It was a brilliant, breathtaking performance, and she's actually equaled the highest leap from short to free in a Grand Prix. She equals Amber Glenn and Jeremy Abbott. Remember, she went from 10th to 2nd place with a win on the free. She was amazing. And in the pairs event as well, the world champions Diana Stellato-Dudek and Maxime Deschamps, they did win, didn't win the free. So perhaps the amount of exhibitions that these athletes are doing taking their toll early on in the season. But it is a long way to go. Remember, this is the 2nd Grand Prix. 4 more to go. Next week it's Angers in France. Then that'll be followed by Tokyo, Japan. Then Helsinki, Finland. And last, the Cup of China. And then the top 6 from each discipline will make it through to the Grand Prix finals, which take place on the 5th of December in Grenoble. So still plenty to look forward to as far as the Grand Prix is concerned.
Please welcome the first competitor.
Veuillez accueillir le premier concurrent.
Representing Israel, Mark Gorodnitsky.
So it goes into this lying in 11th place. Wish him all the best of luck here. Never easy to be first out. Mark Gorodnitsky of Israel. Oh, you could see it was really off axis on that triple axel. No mistake that time, and it's a sequence with a double axel on the end. Settled down nicely now. Yeah, good combination. Flip and toe. Oh, he really is into the swing of things now. He keeps it going. It was double axel with a triple sow before that. Triple flip there. Well, what a great way to start this men's free. It was a shaky start, you've got to agree. I mean, he did very, very well because he was completely off axis on the triple axel at the beginning. And from that moment on, he never looked back. It's almost as if he needed the mistake to shake him up. Gorodnitsky, I think he'd be thrilled with that. An awful lot of fun. Yeah, for me, the program got better and better as it went on. There's that axel at the beginning. You can see toppling out of the circle and did well to stay on his feet. But after that mistake, there was no looking back. He went thundering down the other end of the rink and got another triple axel in a sequence with double axel on the end. There's the flip in combination with triple toe on the end. Kept the speed through that so well. So I feel like when we watched this program, the focus was very much on the technical elements, particularly the jumps. Lost a couple of levels here and there on the spins, and he's got like a step sequence as well. Only got a level 2 for that, so try and get a little bit more quality into the turns, look at the changes of direction and see if he can get that up to a 4, because that's going to help him a lot. But a lot to be very proud of. 139.23 is his season's best score. It's a 141.62. So, yeah, you've got to take that. Better than he did in the Nebelhorn Trophy in Oberstdorf, and he sets the pace. 2:13.41, the score to beat.
Avec une note totale de 213.41, sa meilleure note cette saison.
Please welcome the next competitor.
Veuillez accueillir le prochain concurrent.
Representing Italy, Gabriele Frangipani.
So he goes into this lying in 10th place, the 22-year-old from Pisa in Italy. This is Gabriele Frangipani. Just a little bit late into the rotational position there on that quad toe. And you can see not quite making it round on the quadruple salto. Yeah, that's more like it. He had to work hard. Triple axel. Oh, wow. Didn't quite maintain control on that combination, but it was a huge one. Triple axel, triple toe. He really is packing the content in this second half. Triple loop, Euler, triple salto. And there's the flipping combination with a double toe.
Stood at the cold face, stood with our backs to the sun.
Loads of height on that Lutz.
I can remember being nothing but fearless and young. Just hold me, just hold me. Devils on your shoulder, strangers in your head. If you don't remember, if you can't forget, it's only been a moment, it's only been a lifetime. Tonight you're a stranger, some silhouette. Tonight you're a stranger, some silhouette.
Well, he's got energy to burn, this guy. Shaking his head, but he gave it his best shot. It wasn't the best of starts, it has to be said. But what I love about this guy is he never gives up.
Italy, Gabriele Frangipani.
Doesn't matter what he does, it always makes me smile. Gabriele Frangipani from Italy. Lovely program, choreographed by Benoit Richaud. Yeah, you can imagine. I would imagine he's a lot of fun to coach. Yeah, it was a really shaky start, wasn't it? Those first two jump passes, negative GOEs. Because he's stepping out of that quad toe. Made the rotation on that. This one was short though, you can see that. And he gets an under rotation and of course a fall for that one, which is going to hurt him. There's that triple axel, and from there on in, he looked much more secure. Even towards the end of the program, on tired legs, he kept it all going. There's a triple axel, triple toe. Not the best of landing, so he loses a little bit on the grade of execution there. But he kept pushing right to the end. Good levels on the spins. Thought the spins throughout the program were very good. Really good, clean transitions in the positions of the spins, and he kept the momentum going well, kept the spins centered. Just gave him a 3 for the step sequence, not quite sure where he lost the level there, but you can look back at that. So his season's best score is 166.93. In fact, that's a personal best score, and he got that at the Neville Horn Trophy this year. So 146.39.
His total competition score is 222.57.
So he does stay ahead
Avec une note totale de 222.7,
of Mark Gorodnitsky.
est actuellement en première place.
Please welcome the next competitor.
Veuillez accueillir le prochain concurrent.
Representing Canada, Aleksa Rakic.
So it's in 9th place going into this, the 20-year-old from New Westminster in British Columbia. Competed in Skate Canada last year, where he finished in 12th place. So Things going in the right direction for Aleksa Rakic. He took a long look at that, but it was worth the wait. Quad toe. Yeah, he got a big skid going into the triple axel, lost a bit of momentum, unable to get triple toe on the end, just a double. Really does get his weight into the ice on those takeoffs. That's the second triple axel. Oh, shame. Stepping out of the flip. Oh, pristine clean on that sequence. Triple-less double toe, double axel. Almost lost his balance there at the end of the program. Good to see him smiling. It was a great effort. Yep, I think he can be very pleased with what he's achieved out there. Aleksa Rakic for Canada. Silver medalist in Canadian National Championships last year. It's funny, isn't it? Skating at home, it can either work for you or work against you, and I do think the crowd.
This is the combo, yeah.
Lovely to see the coach greet him at the door. Joanna McLeod it is, and his style distinctive of the sort of skater that she produces. Yeah, just a little bit heavy on the takeoff of the triple axels, which lost him momentum, made it very, very difficult to get the triple-triple combination out. If he could get his weight a little bit more over the ball of the foot on that forward outside edge, he'd be able to keep the momentum going a little bit better. I felt that on the flips and the lutzes as well, that the left foot just a little bit scratchy, which lost him a bit of speed, and it makes it so difficult to get the second part of the combination out. They're just losing control of that flip. That was the first jump in the second half. Here's the sequence. Nothing wrong with that double axel. And here's the salcho. As far as quality goes, one of the best jumps of the program. See that beautiful running edge coming out of that? Made it look easy. Spins were great. Level 4. There she is. So many successful skaters over the years, Joanna. And always a wonderful rapport between coach and skater. And isn't that great? Rightly so. At the end of the day, he's got to deliver the goods.
Were you thinking triple S, triple?
So well done, guys. It is a team effort. There's no doubt about that.
I was like, I can't do another double toe, so it has to be a triple. And I was like, I don't think I can do a triple toe right now.
The
Well, you're a
scores,
little
please.
yeah.
Les notes, s'il vous plaît.
All right. I'll look on the smaller one.
Aleksa Rakic from Canada has earned in the free skate.
So it's 145.75. It is second on the free. And that should be enough to put him in the lead. No, second place. He does drop behind Gabriele Frangipani of Italy. There's confirmation of that.
You're kidding me.
Please welcome the next competitor.
Veuillez accueillir le prochain concurrent.
Representing France, Luc Economides.
So 2 to go in this opening group. Lying in 8th place with a pretty solid short program under his belt already. Skating to music from Hans Zimmer. Interstellar. Will it be a stellar performance from Luc Economides from France? Down on the triple axel. It was huge though. So much height on that Lutz. Wonderful quality on the loop. Only a double axel though. Such a great exit there.
Good night. Old age should burn and rave at closing.
Oh, what a shame. Couldn't maintain control. Triple axel. First jump and the second half of the program, and that should have been in combination. It needed to be.
Rage against the dying of the light.
And you, my father, there on the side height.
Yeah, that
Bless me now with your fierce
is
tears.
a beautiful combination. Triple flip, triple
Do
toe.
not go gentle into a good night. Rage against the dying of the light.
And off axis on the Lutz. Loved it.
From France, Economides.
Well, a couple of highlights in that program for me. One, that camel spin, spinning in both directions, which is so difficult. And even when skaters do it, they always look uncomfortable in the opposite direction. But he didn't. He made it look easy. And I can tell you, there's nothing easy about that. He got level 4 for it, and rightly so. And the GOEs were good as well. And that piece of footwork, I loved it. He got level 4 for it. So much body movement. He was using every part of the skate, every inch of his body through it. Florent Amodio greeting him at the door, and he's part of the choreographic team. The concept of this was great. Yeah, the jumps weren't perfect all the time, but when they were on, they were very, very good indeed. No quad. He didn't have a quad in the short program either, but he's got himself in 8th place. So opting to try and do what he can as cleanly, going for quality rather than quantity. And because the base value of the program was less than the other competitors, he really couldn't afford to make mistakes, and errors like that are going to cost him. Wasn't that great? And you can see how hard he's working. He knows he needs a combination here. Can't do a single sal, so he's going to get plus combo for that. Shame he couldn't have scrambled another turn on that sal, but wasn't this great? Just watch these slow-mos. I'd love to have seen more of that. Yeah, loved it. Well done, guys. It wasn't perfect, but it was a joy to watch. So where will they have him? 155.30 is his personal best score. There were too many mistakes to get a score like that. He needs 144.71 to go into the lead. I'm not sure he's going to get that. Could he get... It's going to be 4th, maybe? 134.01. Yeah, 4th it is on the free skate, and he'll be 4th overall at this stage. So he is going to drop. Yeah, there's confirmation. So good news for Gabriele Frangipani of Italy. He's still leading ahead of Aleksa Rakic of Canada.
Please welcome the next competitor.
Veuillez accueillir le prochain concurrent.
Representing the United States of America, Jason Brown.
Well, it's such a massive fan base wherever he goes, and rightly so. Goes into this free program lying in 7th place. A couple of mistakes creeping into the short. He looks to be struggling with the timing of the triple axel. We wish him well here. Let's hope he can nail it in the free program. It is, of course, Jason Brown. So his first 2 jump passes are scheduled to have triple axels in them. Oh, and you can see, couldn't quite make it. Now, will he go for it again? Jason. Oh, well done. He hangs on by the skin of his teeth. And even there on the Lutz. Back on track with a beautiful triple salcho. Lovely sequence to start the second half, triple flip, double axel. Well, it is beautiful.
From the United States of America, Jason Brown.
What a great guy he is. Yeah, the focus, the concentration. It doesn't matter what piece of music you give him, he sort of lives the performance, skates for the joy of it. Thank you very much, Jason Brown. Yeah, technically it was inferior, he knows that, but it doesn't matter, does it? He's here, he's contributing to a fabulous competition, and he's given us so many joyful moments over the years. He tried his best, he did!
Good job, Jason. Wow. It's not easy. Wow.
Yeah, that sums it up, doesn't it? It's not easy. So here's that axel. And is he gonna get a cue for that? Yeah, he does. And that one, he actually gets under rotation, but yeah, I've got to take my hat off to him. He hung on for dear life, didn't he, at the end of that second triple axel? Yeah, it needed to be in combination as well, didn't it, because it was a repetition. But it's not about the technical score, this. It's about his contribution to figure skating and the joy of figure skating. Beautiful spins. And there she is. She's been through the thick and the thin, Tracy Wilson. Of course, Jason working with Roheen Ward as well, and Brian also. The trademark wave. Lovely. Well, he's had one competition this year, as I said, the Shanghai Trophy, where he finished in 3rd place.
Jason Brown from the United States of America has earned in the free skating.
So 139.72. It is 4th place on the free.
His total competition score is
yeah, he's going to drop a couple of places, and he'll take that on the chin. So still Gabriele Frangipani for Italy leading as we go into the final group. So that's how it stands. We've got 6 to go. The Italian leads, Aleksa Rakic for Canada in 2nd and Jason Brown in 3rd place. Top 6 after the short program coming up right now. Here they are.
From Azerbaijan, Vladimir Litvintsev.
Vladimir Litvintsev, first to go. Stephen Gogolev will follow him from Canada, lying in 5th place. Lying in 4th, Junhwan Cha for Korea.
Sota Yamamoto.
And then a couple of Japanese skaters. Sota Yamamoto, he's in 3rd place. Shun Sato in 2nd. He'll be 5th to skate.
And from the United States of America, Ilia Malinin.
And after a brilliant, breathtaking short program, Ilia Malinin last to go. He's got a 10-point lead. There's confirmation of that going into the free. Now remember, last week he won Skate America, but didn't have it all his own way in the free. Kevin Amos skated out of his socks to beat Malinin on the free. But he did win overall, so a 1st or 2nd place finish will see Ilia Malinin make it into the Grand Prix finals. Remember, the top 6 from each discipline make it through to the finals in Grenoble on the 5th of December. So there he is, Vladimir. wealth of experience. He's competed at the World Championships, what, 5 times now? Europeans, 4 times. Goes into this lying in 6th place. He had a pretty good short program. A couple of competitions this year, which he's done well at. He was 2nd in Murano and 2nd in the Dennis 10 Memorial. Be a big cheer when this guy takes to the ice. Stephen Gogolev for Canada. 13th in the 4 Continents Championships a couple of years ago. 15th in Nationals. And this is first international of the season. Let's hope it goes well for him. He's had a pretty good start. The short program wasn't too bad. Did a couple of Grand Prix last season. His best result was 7th place in Angers in the Grand Prix of France. So he'll be followed by the former 4 Continents champion, Junhwan Cha. He won the title back in 2022, where he finished 5th in the Olympic Winter Games. Following year, he was runner-up in the World Championships. Had a pretty good season so far, 4th in the Nebelhorn Trophy, and won the gold in the Shanghai Trophy this season. Looked good in the short. Can keep that momentum going. Does a medal beckon here? He's got some good skaters ahead of him, though. Sota Yamamoto in tremendous form in the short program, couple of quads included, and he's going to be tough to beat. 4th in 4 continents last year, 15th in the World Championships the year before. He comes here on the back of a win in the Nebelhorn Trophy in Oberstdorf. So he's in 3rd place going into this. Got his teammate ahead of him. And of course, Ilia Malinin, who has looked just faultless every time he takes to the ice here. His practices have been just remarkable. So there he is, Shun Sato of Japan, runner-up in 4 continents last year. Never competed in Worlds. Finished 5th in Japanese National Championships last year. Such is the depth of talent in Japan.
In his spare time, he enjoys listening to music. He is currently in 2nd place, representing
Worth
Japan.
mentioning that the success of Japanese figure skating continues. I mean, they won all 3 medals in the ladies' event yesterday. And, just looking at the juniors in the Grand Prix, they've got 3 skaters in the junior Grand Prix final in the ladies' event, and they're going to be tough to beat. So here he is, the man of the moment. He makes it look so easy. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Ilia Malinin. Unbelievable. Will we see the quad axel today? We're going to see a host of quads, that's for sure. The reigning world champion. Competed in the Lombardia Trophy this year. He won that. Of course, last weekend he won Skate America. You'd be a brave man to bet against him winning here. Remember, he's got a 10-point lead going into it. Just so over his skates. So closing minutes of the warm-up now. So just to remind you, Vladimir Litvintsev first to go for Azerbaijan. He's followed by Stephen Gogolev. He's going through the motions there. Junhwan Cha will follow him. Then the 2 Japanese skaters, it'll be Sota Yamamoto, who's looked pretty good out here. He'll be 4th to go. Shun Sato will follow him. Yeah, that will do nicely, won't it? There he is, Shun Sato, lying in 2nd place. Not sure he wants to jump anymore. He's got the rhythm going. Well, that's it. Prove me wrong. We'll just we'll do a nice axel sequence. Why not? And the master, the quad god, Mr. Malinin. He could do it without the warm-up. Looks so relaxed, doesn't he? But it's interesting to come into this season as the world champion. It carries with it different pressures, but it doesn't matter what pressure you give this guy. He can handle it all.
Please welcome the next competitor.
Veuillez accueillir le prochain concurrent.
Representing Azerbaijan, Vladimir Litvintsev.
So to get us underway in this final group, lying in 6th place, it's Vladimir Litvintsev. Just taking his time to settle down, and rightly so. Well, not much choreography going into that, but the end result was okay. Quad salcho. And there's the quad toe with a triple toe on the end. Quality of that, much better. Oh, dear me. Got that all wrong. That was the attempt at quad number 3. Should have been another quad toe. Yeah, it was a little bit flat-footed on the first part of that combination. Triple axel, Euler, triple sow.
I thought sooner or later the lights up above will come down in circles and God made a love. I don't know what's right for I cannot see straight. I've been here too long and I don't wanna wait for it. Fall on me with all your light, with all your light, with all your light.
Well, that was a cracker of a triple axel.
I close my eyes and I'm seeing you everywhere. I step outside, it's like I'm breathing you in the air. I can feel you're there.
He's a fighter, all right.
From Azerbaijan, Vladimir Litvintsev.
Yeah, completely down and out. Not much petrol in the tank now. Vladimir Litvintsev of Azerbaijan. Well done. I've got to say, the choreography of the program left me a bit cold. I don't like to criticize, but I think it's an area where he could work really hard and it would pay dividends. He's obviously technically very, very good, although there were some mistakes in the program. But going into those quads, there was literally zero choreography. And when you look at a really good program, you wouldn't see more than one or two crossovers, basic skating elements in a row. There would always be something to be a turn, a step, some bit of innovation, but not in this case. And I think that's a shame. Yeah, the concept of the program was good. And he did well, didn't he? What a great combination that was. That was certainly the best element of the program. This one, oh dear me. I could feel that in my shins. Oh. Yeah, he lost levels in one of the spins, that combination spin at the end and the step sequence as well. Probably a lack of body movement, a little bit more focus on the changes of direction throughout the step sequence. He is so quick into the rotational position though. And he's great to look at out there. You imagine if the likes of Florent Amodio got hold of him and gave him a really intricate program. Would he be able to do it? I think for me, so far, the program of the afternoon has been Luc Economides from France. I love that program.
The scores, please.
Okay, it's season's best scores, 161.97. He needs 143.47 to go into the lead. I think he's got enough. It is third on the afternoon, but that should have him in first place. Yeah, there it is. Not by much. The top three all on 222 points. Look at that. A hair's breadth between them.
Please welcome the next competitor.
Veuillez accueillir le prochain concurrent.
Representing Canada.
So 5 to go.
Gogolev.
Big cheer for this young man. He goes into this lying in 5th place. Was good in the short program. Can he keep it going here? Just going through the timing. Visualizing that quad sow, which will be his first jump pass. From Toronto, this is Stephen Gogolev. And there it is, a little flat-footed, had a bit of turn on the end, so it's going to lose a bit on the GOE. Couldn't control the Lutz. Yeah, That's more like it. Let's hope that's a confidence booster. That's the triple loop. Yeah, he's getting it going now. Triple axel, Euler, triple sow. Triple toe. And didn't really get the elevation on the flip. Oh, that was a hard fall. Would have been a huge sequence. Over triple O, triple axel. Well, he gave it his all, but the timing and perhaps the legs just deserted him a little bit at the end there. Stephen Gogolev for Canada. And we went into this in 5th place. He's got couple of falls there. He's gonna have 3 points in deductions.
All right.
Lee Barkel greeting him at the door. He'd have seen him skate that program so much better. See how hard he had to work at the beginning there. Quad sow, losing what, 8/10 just over on the turn there. And the triple lutz getting away from him as well. There, one of the highlights. That really was good. Triple axel, Euler, triple sow. That was his 4th element of the program. Beautiful triple toe. On a better day, who knows, a bit later on in the season, perhaps that will be a quad toe. And this, I don't want to watch it again. Oh, those ones hurt. Yeah, he comes out of that free program a little bit battered and bruised. But still got his head held high.
The scores, please.
So he is going to be dropping, that is for sure, but how far? Yeah, 134, it's 6th on the free. I think it's going to be 6th overall. Going to be dropping like a stone with that score, I think. It's 5th. 5th overall. In behind Jason Brown. Not much to say.
Please welcome the next competitor.
Veuillez accueillir le prochain concurrent.
Representing the Republic of Korea, Junhwan Cha.
So now the battle for the medals is on. 23-year-old from Seoul in Korea takes to the ice. He's lying in 4th place, just shy of 4 points behind the man lying in 3rd place. This is Junhwan Cha.
No ves che va la luna rodando por Cachà, que un curso de astronauta y niños con me baila alrededor.
Just a perfect start. Quad Salco.
Ya sé que estoy piantao, piantao, piantao. Yo miro a Buenos Aires del nido de un gorrión y vos te vi tan triste.
And there's the toe. Nothing wrong with the rotation on that.
Y el loco berretín que tengo para vos.
Oh, looking for his trademark combination. That should have been triple lutz, triple loop. Weight was a bit too far back.
Por la ribera de tu sábana 23.
Fabulous triple axel.
Trompo a desvelarte el corazón. Loco, 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 como una acróbata de mente. Saltaré sobre el abismo de tu escote hasta sentir que enloquece tu corazón de libertad. Ya vas a ver.
Just beautiful step sequence. Well, he's making it look easy into the second half. Triple flip, Euler, triple salco. And there's his triple axel sequence.
Esta ternura de loco que hay en mí. Ponete esta peluca de alondra.
No, he's got one jump to do. It's scheduled to be the triple lutz, but he needs it in combination if he does it. No, he's changed it up. Triple flip.
Piantao, piantao, abrite los amores que vamos a intentar. La mágica locura total de revivir. Vení, bora, vení. La rira, la, la. El loco él. Loca yo, Me todo el mundo es loco. Todo el mundo
That's a beautiful program. I get the feeling he was really thinking on his feet there. More than one or two changes being made as he went through the program, counting the jumps and working out how to get the maximum points. Brilliant stuff. His challenge for a podium, Junhwan Cha from the Republic of Korea. They love him here. He has a huge fan base. Yeah, that third jump pass should have been the triple Lutz triple loop, which he does so well. That's really his trademark combination. And his weight was just too far back. I don't think the landing of the Lutz was as good as it could have been. And that really put pressure on the program because his last jump pass was scheduled to be the Lutz, and he would have had to do that in combination. And to do triple Lutz triple loop as your last element in the program is a big ask. So he juggled some things around just to get the maximum points. That wonderful knee bend into that. There's your quad toe. Two super quads at the beginning of the program. There's the Lutz. You see he's trying to keep the free leg forwards. He's a little bit short on rotation inside that last quarter. Gets a cue on that. Triple axel was gorgeous, wasn't it? That was the end of the 4 jump elements at the beginning of the program. Then a sensational piece of footwork. Loved the way he checked into that. Triple salto there on the end of the flip. Really good on the spins, level 4 on all of the spins. Step sequence at level 4 as well. So in so many places, doing all the right things, ticking the boxes. There's that flip at the end. And the program choreographed by Shailene Bourne. Hey, he doesn't look out of breath, does he? So, he only needs 134 to take the lead. 158 has been his season's best. He's going to get better than that, I would think.
Junhwan Cha from the Republic of Korea.
Yes, 171.93. It is a season's best. It's a pretty good challenge for a medal here in Skate Canada.
His total competition score is
Top 3 still to go,
3-1,
but he's thrown down the gauntlet.
Avec une note totale
Here's confirmation.
60.31, sa meilleure note cette saison. Junhwan est actuellement en première place.
Please welcome the next competitor.
Veuillez accueillir le prochain concurrent.
Representing Japan, Sota Yamamoto.
Well, he's a cool customer, this guy. A really good short program, including, what, a couple of quads. And he's got a very, very strong first section of the program lined up for us here. This is Sota Yamamoto, lying in 3rd place. Sota has just under 4 points in hand over Junhwan Cha going into this. Beautiful triple loop to settle him down. Looked as though it could have been a bit short. That was the quad sal. Nothing wrong with that though. Quad toe, triple toe. Took a long look at the triple axel, Euler, triple sow. Oh, what a shame. Going for the quad toe again. It was the triple axel before. So nearly brilliant.
From Japan, Sota Yamamoto.
He's great, isn't he? Sota Yamamoto from Japan. His challenge there for a medal. I'm sure he's done enough to stay on the podium. I hope he has with that performance. I thought the program was constructed perfectly for him. It's the job of a choreographer to pick a piece of music and construct a program that suits the skater, and I really think that Laurie Nickel had done a brilliant job with that. I love the way the program built. It was nice and soft and calming through the beginning, which enabled him to keep his nerve and breathe through those opening big elements. And then once he got into that second half, it really built. Thought it was lovely the way the flying camel was just placed in the program as the music died and went into the second half. So much thought gone into it. And of course, technically, some brilliant elements in there as well. Not all of them fully rotated. He did struggle here and there. But when the timing was right, it was something to behold. Just how hard he's working. That could be crucial. That quad toe attempt at the end of the program, he really needed that because Junhwan Cha had put the pressure on with his performance. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, that gets a downgrade. Well, he's smiling there. Let's hope he is when the scores come up. He needs 168.16 to take the lead. It's going to be tight. I don't think he's done enough, you know. No, 164.84. It's second on the free. It's not going to be enough. He's going to go into second place overall. So Junhwan Cha is going to be on the podium. We've got 2 to go. There's confirmation. Junhwan Cha of the Republic of Korea leading. Yamamoto into second. Litvintsev for Azerbaijan in third place.
Representing Japan, Shun Sato.
So now, can he hold his nerve? Runner-up in 4 continents last year. Finished on the podium in 2 Grand Prix last season. 3rd in Skate America, 2nd in Espoo. Here, a challenge for a medal from Shun Sato. Start he was looking for, that was the quad lutz. That was a great comeback. Quad flip, not sure about the edge going into that. Nothing wrong with that though. Quad toe, triple toe. Sort of putting his hand down. That was the quad toe. He makes those axles look so easy. Triple axel, Euler, triple sow. Up here in sequence. Oh, down he goes. That was smart. Triple loop, double axle. Oh. Well, he gave it his best shot. There's no doubt about that.
From Japan, Shun Sato.
Shun Sato, remember, he goes into this in second place. It was a physically very, very demanding program. There's no doubt about that. How crucial will that mistake on the second triple axel be? That fall on the opening jump, and he did well. He didn't let that unsettle him, did he? It's never great when you go down on your first element. Here it is, and it's a huge element too. That's the quad lutz. Technical panel have looked at that. They've given him the thumbs up as far as rotation is concerned. But then to come back and do a flip like he did, yeah. I was a little bit concerned about the edge going into it. They've given him a warning. So technical panel looking at that too. And there you can see that toe is short. Give him under rotation on that. And there the axle that should have been his sequence, and all credit to him. He knew that he could make this into a sequence, put the double axle on the end of the triple loop, and that is the last jump element of the program. Lost a couple of levels on the spins. Footwork as well, only getting a level 3, so he's left a few points out there. How critical will that be? He needs 163.80 if he's to go into the lead. His season's best, 187.49. Got that in the Lombardia Trophy, where he finished in 3rd place, but he skated better there than he did here today. Less mistakes, that's for sure. So 163.80 or more will give him the lead, and he's done it. 164.64. It's 3rd on the free. He hasn't seen it yet. There it is. Whoa.
Which brings him currently into 1st place.
It's a nail biter, this one. So there's confirmation. Shun Sato is on the podium with Junhwan Cha. We find out what color medals they take home after this next performance.
Please welcome the
one to go.
Veuillez accueillir le dernier concurrent.
Representing the United States of America, Ilia Malinin.
Well, he was in a class of his own in the short program. He goes into this with nearly 10 points in hand. You can't imagine that he's going to need it. The remarkable reigning world champion, Ilia Malinin, for the USA. Quad flip with consummate ease. Just amazing on the triple axel. And what needed here. There's the quad lutz. Didn't quite have it all his own way there on the triple loop. Just phenomenal. Quad toe, triple toe. And there's his sequence, triple flip, triple axel.
So I sharpen my teeth, 'cause I love the way it feels when I sink into your skin and draw the only thing that's real. You don't believe me.
From the United States of America, Ilia Malinin.
He is a phenomenon. There is no doubt about it. And I can tell you, he's just getting going. Had a rocky start to the season by his impeccable standards last weekend. Still got 190.43 in the free last weekend. I've got a sneaky feeling he's going to get more than that here. Well, he's made it into the finals. The first skater to do so this season. That, without doubt, will be gold for Malinin. These quads defy belief. He is so relaxed, and his timing and technique is so good. It's almost effortless. That wonderful little change of edge, that outside edge, perfect going into the loops. This is one of the only mistake in the program, wasn't it? It's amazing. A triple loop gets the better of him. It's a measure of the man, isn't it? When you think to yourself, well, there's plenty more to come. We had 4 quads there. And he's capable of more, and we will see more. In fact, I saw him do a quad-quad combination. Just a remarkable athlete. Good to see the backflip back this year. Remember that first performed by Terry Kubica, I think it was back in 1976. There's Dad. All in a day's work, eh? Brilliant. Thank you, Ilia Malinin. We never doubted you could do it. But it's not easy out there, that's for sure. So, can he get close to 200 points?
United States of America has earned in the free skating.
He can, 195.60. So 5 points, over 5 points more than he got last week. And he's over 300 points this season already. That score is going to go up and up and up.
This completes the men's competition. Victory ceremonies will take place following the ice dance, free dance.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that. What a competition that was. And a real battle for the medals. At the end of the day, Ilia Malinin in a class of his own, but Shun Sato winning the silver medal there. Well done to him, and well done Junhwan Cha of the Republic of Korea getting the bronze. Sota Yamamoto gave it his best shot, but it wasn't to be. Dropped down into 4th place, and Vladimir Litvintsev did very, very well there as well. That's the situation further down. Disappointment for Jason Brown, but he always adds something special to every event that he participates in. And Roman Sadovsky, let's hope he's feeling better.
Halifax, let's give it up for Ilia's 300+ score.
So there you are. We've got one more event to go. It is, of course, the free dance. And that coming up in about half an hour or so. So a chance for us to prepare the ice and get ready for the free dance as we take a look at the medalists from the men's event. And what a performance he gave. There were mistakes in the program. But he fought his way through. And at the end of the day, 260 points plus for Junhwan Cha. 2nd on the free, and he takes a bronze medal home to Korea with him. The silver goes to Shun Sato. Just under a point ahead. It was a nail-biting finish. There were mistakes in the program, but at the end of the day, Shun Sato did enough. But the afternoon, without a doubt, belonged to this man, Ilia Malinin, who's just getting going. He was phenomenal. Well, a standing ovation for the world champion, and rightly so. Just over 300 points. Fantastic stuff. Well, hope you enjoyed it. We've got the free dance coming up in just about half an hour or so. Let's see if the Canadians can stay on top. Remember, it's a Canada 1-2 after the rhythm dance. Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier out in front with Marjorie Lejoie and Zach Lager in 2nd. Evgenia Lepareva and Jeffrey Brousseau for France in 3rd, going into the free dance. All the action from that coming up shortly.
Last one.